relationship. You even have a relationship, dating, parenting, marriage. All these ones are sub-markets of the initial one. But you can't say you want to go and start, because as of now, people who started real estate. But have you noticed that the real estate dynamics in the country has changed? Because people have moved from core markets to niche markets, from niche market, to sub-markets. Now they are playing in niche markets. Niche markets are the sub-area that you want to provide specific services. You choose the service you want to do. It is when you choose this service that you can now focus your attention and play there. When I wanted to do business, I said, okay, which area do I want to do? I don't want to be a jack of all trades. I want to specialize in something. I want to be an expert in something that I believe I can have control over. That is where my interest is. I don't want to do any single thing. Along the way of chasing in my business, I found out that there was a secret formula. If anything you go away, you don't take away, please, this secret formula, keep it with you. Are you ready for that formula? Watch this formula. This is the secret formula of success. Number 1 is who. Number 2 is where. Number 3 is bait. And number 4 is where you are taking them to. Result. Who are your market? Where can you find them? What bait can you put there to catch them? And where are you taking them to? If you know and understand this formula, you will never ask for money from anybody again. When we begin to ask, who are my target? Let me tell you, the question you ask yourself, who are your customers? You can't sell to everybody. Choose a market. I beg you. If you tell me that you're into fashion, who are your market? If you want to sell, you want to do to women, what kind of women do you want to sell to? Specialize in that field. A typical, and we call it a customer avatar. If I want to do business, these are the kind of people I look for. You must be in working class in whether it's tier 1 or tier 2 company, telecoms or banking company, and you must be a business owner, young and upwardly mobile, focused, family-oriented, married or single, living in an area with rent of 1.5 million and above, semi-religious, and drives a car of minimum of 2012. Once you focus like that, your real estate deal can narrow. So you don't deal with poor people. Talking to poor people is a waste of executive time. When you discover this, you discover change. Understanding this particular thing changed me from making less than 1 million in a year to over 150 million in 3 months. Because your target will decide your direction, and your direction will decide your association. If I see people you talk to, I can tell you where you sleep in 24 years. In this picture you see here, this is how lions select. A lion you see does not eat all animals. There are lions that specialize in zebras. There are lions that specialize in monkeys. There are lions that specialize in deers. They are specialists, so they work themselves. That is why you hear that lions are in tribes. So this one is a zebra tribe. Inside the first picture there, you have those red lines. There's a lion watching the market. You don't start a business by saying they are bringing out a product, buy for me. No. Study the market first. Know where they are going. Know when they wake up, because the lion will wake up in the morning and watch. What time do they go to drink water? What time do they leave? How do they go? What is the big one? What is the small one? What do they do? Then they test them. Chase after them and see how they respond. The weak ones, they identify the weak one before they now strike. You don't wake up on day one and say you want to go to business. You must be strategic in your approach. You must take your time and do your advanced work. Know where your market is going. Know what they want. Know how to get to them, and then target them and take them out. When you do this, it will be like you are a magician. Look at this story here, and this is when it begins to get sweet. You can see that small girl throwing that big man. Normally, by design, that girl shouldn't be beating that big man. But the things have changed. In judo, they call it the judo strategy. What is the judo strategy? That it is not the big that swallows the small, but the fast that swallows the slow. You need to change your speed. You need to change from being analog to digital. People People are moving. Things are happening. Why would you be the one to carry last? And I know you are here because you are tired of that position. That's why you came here. People don't buy your product. They buy your stories. You need to make an emotional connection. Until they connect with your story, their money will not enter their pocket. Their hand will not enter their pocket. They need to connect with your story. Tell your story. Whether picture, audio, video, tell your story. Connect with them. Don't sell a product because it's a product. Tell the story behind it. Communicate with their emotion. They will drop their money for it. The secret of success is in the word attention. Forgive my typo. Money follows attention. You want money? Get attention. And I need to say this. It may hurt some of you here. I really do not appreciate the way we were heckling at them. As Africans and Nigerians, we respect our elders. Please. Whenever you see an elder, even if the elder is not making sense, begin to do that, you expose yourself for attack. The word for your money is called attention. The first law is get the attention. Stop trying to be the same person with other people. You are just a carbon copy. Be an original. When you get the attention, keep that attention. A lot of you know me, not because I came to your house. You saw me online. I caught your attention. I kept your attention. I put myself inside you because I wanted to enter into your spirit, your soul. I was tired of seeing you poor. I hear you. The ways to express yourself is through video, audio, and writing. Some of you are gifted in writing here. Please write. Some of you are gifted in audio here. Talk. And when you are saying talk, I expect you to carry your phones and then pick up your phones and do a podcast. 10 minutes and upload it. It will go on Shopify. It will go on Amazon. It will go on Google Play. It will go all over the world. 10 minutes. Download FM and then talk. Talk. 10 minutes and send it. It will go on a message for you. Do it every day. It will cause attention. If you can do video, carry on this. Instead of doing selfie video, do a video, 10 minutes. This is my video. Post it on YouTube. There are people in this country that are making money on YouTube. $50,000 a year. They don't even know them. From their village houses, they are taking pictures, doing video. 10 minutes. Do something with yourself. If your own is audio, do podcast. Anchor FM. Stitchers. If your own is video, you can do YouTube. You can do Facebook Live. Keep doing it every day. Keep the attention. You don't need to look for the market. The market will find you. Then multiply the attention. That same video that you did 10 minutes, get somebody to turn it into an audio book. Get somebody to turn it into something else, into a short 20 pages ebook, and post it online. Multiply the attention. Have it everywhere. Because the attention span of a normal man now is 7 seconds. You need to catch them. Then if you want to set a bait is the law of the hook. Whenever you go to a suya man, what is the first thing he do? He will cut suya and give to you. You eat it. Can you leave the man after that? It's a hook. It's a hook. The man will, as you just come there and smile, he will just cut it and give to you. You will carry your hand and cut it. He has hooked you. Even if you did not have 1,000 naira, you tell, okay, give me 200 naira. It's a hook. You need to learn to hook people. And I'm talking of ethical hooks. Tell them you have secrets that can help them improve their businesses. A free report, let them give you their email or something. And they collect it. I'm sharing this because it's strategy. My first marketing tool was my Nokia 3310. God bless that phone. God bless it. I didn't need a marketer. I was sending bulk SMS. You don't need bulk SMS. You can use WhatsApp. Put your story on your WhatsApp. Put your gist on your WhatsApp. Tamper with them in the morning and in the evening. In the morning and the evening. Keep putting there. Because nobody will listen to you the first time, second time. A man takes a decision after 7 times. Bug your friends. They know that you can do the project. But sometimes they forget and they give your money to somebody else. Remind them in the morning. Remind them in case they have forgotten. Remind them again. Send all your friends your messages of the things you can do. Even if they block you, it's better. It's better they block you. You know the people you don't need. You don't need. In short, hit the list. Hit it. Put content that will make them block you. Then you remove those people because they are taking space. And anytime they post anything, your money, data is going. So remove them. As they block you, delete them. I don't want anybody that will not add value to me. So I began to walk from my bedroom. I pushed it. Honey, I pushed it. Anything that my friends told me to do for them, I would do. They would tell me, King, help me. I want to go to the market. Can you follow me? I'll follow you. I didn't have anything to do. I'll follow you. Mumu, they pay. Stop coming to be a big man in nothing. I put a target on my wall. 100 million. Until you put a target, nothing will change in your life. Put yourself on a target that will tamper with you. And when I say target, a stretch target. Don't put one that you can achieve. Put one that will scare you, that when you sit, your heart will be beating. Every morning on my ceiling, 100 million. On my wall, 100 million. On my back, 100 million. When I enter the restroom, 100 million. Everywhere around me was 100 million. Once there is a will, there will always be a way. If I see your name in City People, if I see your name in any magazine, Ovation, I will take your name, take your company and Google you. What can you do? What can I add to you? What value can I serve? It is at that point in time, I find out who you are, find out your company's email, then I can send an email to you. This is the services I can provide for you. I don't look at City People. My intelligence network was City People and Ovation magazine. Once your name and your picture appear there, you're in trouble with me. I will Google you. Study to show yourself. Study. Everybody that was sitting here, that was here yesterday, go and Google them. Go and find out who they are. What can you provide for them? Begin to communicate with them. Begin to find out what they do, how they do. I came here because of you. I'm tired of seeing Nigerian youth poor. I'm tired. I studied this company called G4S. G4S at that point in time were the biggest company in the world. They were turning over 7.4 billion pounds. Security company like my own. Turning over 7.4 billion pounds, equivalent of 2.59 trillion naira. Nigeria's budget at that time in 2011 was 4.44 trillion naira. How can a company, one company, be turning over 60% of Nigeria's budget? 60% of Nigeria's budget. I said, whatever this company is doing, I want to do the same thing. So the same services they were providing, I was providing. It became my first law of success, and that is copy until you become. When you see somebody doing something right, ask the person, listen to the person, copy the person, and tweak it a little bit so you can become who they are. Person, when they ask questions, know they miss road. Stop letting your pride eat you. Let me tell you a story. I went to New York for holiday. So I went to this Hurricane Sandy, where they had Hurricane Sandy, in a place called, what do they call this place again? Long Island. And that place, they told me the history that the place was destroyed. But what did the people do? The boys now decided to clean that whole beach, 4 kilometers of boardwalk, and they made a beach. And anybody that enters that beach, you pay $15. You have a tent, $15. There were like 5,000 people around there. So 3,000 people paid to enter, $15. Then 2,000 people used tent. Because I was asking questions, the beach was too beautiful. And now I asked, so 5,000 transactions were done in one day at $15 per day. That's $5,000, equivalent of 27 million naira in one day. What are they going to do in the beach? Sand and water. Nobody's giving them juice. They cut out. Some of you here from Bayelsa. Some of you here from one other place, there's water. What are you doing with the water around you? If you can think enough, what you have is more than enough. I'm going to tamper with you. I went to Rwanda. And they said, let us go and see the gorillas. I said, okay, let's go. We got to the forest to see gorilla. Now, they told me to see the gorilla, I need to walk 1 hour inside. They won't even carry me with car. I will trek to go and see gorilla. Then they said I should pay $1,500, equivalent of 600,000 naira to see gorilla. My brother, hey, quickly. I left. Put that gorilla here in Abuja, somebody will carry machete and cut it and do bushmeat. Somebody is making 600,000 from gorilla. You will do bushmeat. It's not a function of your location. It's a function of your thinkation.